Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into the wonderful world of interior design, and let me tell you, I'm excited about this one. We're talking about mirrors, those magical pieces that can completely transform a space. Now you might be thinking, mirrors? What's so special about them? Well, let me tell you, they're like secret weapons in the design world. They can make a room feel bigger, brighter, and more stylish all at the same time. So whether you're looking to spruce up your living room, add a touch of elegance to your bedroom, or just make a small space feel more open and inviting, I've got you covered. Stick around, and I'll share some of my favorite tips and tricks for using mirrors to create a home you absolutely love. One of my favorite things about mirrors is their ability to make a room feel larger than life. You know that cozy little nook in your house that you wish had a bit more breathing room? Well, a well-placed mirror can work wonders. Try hanging a large mirror on a wall in a small room or hallway. It'll reflect the light and visually double the area, making it feel so much more spacious and open. Trust me, it's like magic. And here's another trick. Try placing a mirror behind a piece of furniture, like a sofa or a console table. This creates a sense of depth and dimension, making the room feel larger and more inviting. Remember, when it comes to mirrors, bigger is often better, especially if you're aiming to create the illusion of space. Don't be afraid to go bold. Y'all, natural light is a game changer when it comes to creating a warm and inviting atmosphere in your home. And guess what? Mirrors can help you maximize that beautiful natural light you're already getting. Think about placing a mirror opposite a window. It's such a simple trick, but it works wonders. The mirror will bounce the natural light around the room, brightening up even the darkest corners. And if you want to add a touch of personality to your space, consider using a mirror with a decorative frame. Not only will it reflect light, but it'll also serve as a beautiful statement piece that reflects your unique style. Remember, a well-lit room is a happy room, and mirrors can help you achieve that bright and airy feel you've always dreamed of. Now let's talk about creating a focal point that wows. I love a good gallery wall, and incorporating mirrors into the mix just takes it to a whole new level. Think about mixing mirrors of different shapes, sizes, and frames. It adds such a fun and eclectic vibe to any room. You can go for a collection of vintage mirrors for a touch of old-world charm, or mix and match modern and antique pieces for a look that's uniquely you. This works beautifully in living rooms, dining areas, or even along staircases. It's a great way to add visual interest and dimension to a blank wall, and the mirrors will reflect light and make the space feel larger and more dynamic. Don't be afraid to get creative and experiment with different arrangements until you find a look you love. Now, if you're looking for a way to add a touch of glamour and sophistication to your space, let me introduce you to the wonders of mirrored furniture. Think mirrored coffee tables, dressers, or side tables. They're not only practical, but also incredibly chic and stylish. The mirrored surfaces reflect light, making the room feel brighter and more open. And for the bedroom, consider a pair of mirrored nightstands. They add a touch of modern elegance and create a sense of symmetry that's so pleasing to the eye. Just remember, a little bit of mirrored furniture goes a long way. You don't want to overdo it and end up with a space that feels too flashy or overwhelming. One of my favorite design tricks is layering, and mirrors are the perfect tool for creating depth and dimension in a space. Try hanging a piece of art in front of a mirror. It creates such a cool and unexpected look, and the mirror will reflect the artwork, making it even more of a focal point. You can also place mirrors behind plants or sculptures. The reflective backdrop will emphasize the objects in front of them, making them stand out and adding a touch of drama to your decor. Don't be afraid to experiment with different textures and materials when layering with mirrors. It's all about creating a space that feels personal and reflects your unique style. Open-plan living is all the rage these days, but sometimes you need a little bit of separation between spaces. That's where mirrored partitions come in handy. They're a great way to divide a room without blocking light or making it feel smaller. Plus, they add a touch of elegance and sophistication to any space. Consider using a mirrored partition to separate a living area from a dining area, or to create a cozy reading nook in a bedroom. The possibilities are endless, and the best part is, mirrored partitions are surprisingly versatile and can be easily moved around to change up the look of your space whenever you feel like it. We've all got those narrow hallways or entryways that could use a little love. And you guessed it, mirrors are here to save the day. Hang a mirror in a narrow hallway or entryway to make it appear wider and less cramped. It's an instant space enhancer. Mirrors with vertical shapes are especially effective in these areas because they accentuate the height of the space, making it feel taller and more open. And don't forget about the power of a beautiful frame. A decorative mirror can add a touch of personality and style to even the most utilitarian space. Every home has its own unique charm, and mirrors can help you highlight those special features that make your space one of a kind. Do you have a beautiful fireplace or a stunning mantel? Try placing a large mirror above it to make it a dramatic focal point in the room. It'll draw the eye upward, making the ceiling feel higher and create a sense of balance and elegance. You can also use mirrors to highlight architectural details like arches, alcoves, or moldings. A well-placed mirror can make these features pop and add a touch of grandeur to your space. Now let's step outside the box a little and talk about using mirrors in unexpected places, like the kitchen and bathroom. In the kitchen, consider using mirrored tiles as part of your backsplash. It's a sleek and modern touch that adds a touch of glamour and sophistication to your cooking space. Plus, the mirrors will reflect light, making the kitchen feel brighter and more open. In the bathroom, a mirrored backsplash can make a small space feel larger and more luxurious. It's also a great way to add a touch of sparkle and shine to your daily routine. Now, this next tip is not for the faint of heart, but if you're looking to make a bold statement, a mirrored ceiling might be just the ticket. While it's not a common design choice, a mirrored ceiling can add a touch of drama and luxury to a dining room or bedroom. It creates the illusion of a higher ceiling and reflects light, making the space feel larger and more glamorous. Just remember, a little goes a long way with mirrored ceilings. You don't want to overdo it and end up with a space that feels overwhelming or dizzying. I love finding ways to highlight the unique architectural details that make each home special, and mirrors are a fantastic tool for doing just that. Take a look around your home and see if there are any architectural features you want to draw attention to. It could be an arched doorway, a beautiful bay window, or even a stunning piece of molding. Once you've identified those special features, consider placing a mirror nearby to reflect them and make them stand out even more. It's a subtle touch that can make a big difference in the overall look and feel of your space. There's something so calming and elegant about symmetry in design, and mirrors are a great way to achieve that balanced look in your home. Try using matching mirrors on either side of a bed, sofa, or dining table. It creates a sense of order and harmony that's so pleasing to the eye. You can also use mirrors to create symmetry on a smaller scale. For example, try hanging a pair of sconces on either side of a mirror in your bathroom or hallway. Don't be afraid to think outside the box when it comes to choosing mirrors for your home. There are so many fun and unique shapes and styles available these days. Instead of sticking to traditional rectangular or square mirrors, consider opting for something a little more unexpected, like a hexagon, an oval, or even an organic freeform shape. These unique mirrors can serve as statement pieces on their own, or you can group them together to create a dynamic and eye-catching wall display. Well, there you have it, folks. I hope these tips have inspired you to see the transformative power of mirrors in a whole new light. Remember, mirrors are more than just functional objects. They're design tools that can make your home feel larger, brighter, and more stylish. Don't be afraid to experiment with different shapes, sizes, and styles to find what speaks to you and reflects your unique personality. And most importantly, have fun with it. Creating a home you love should be a joyful and rewarding experience. Thanks for joining me today, and be sure to subscribe for more design inspiration. Until next time, happy decorating!